can feel as though it moves at a snail's pace. Each day begins much the same as the day before. Slowly waking up and looking out of the window to see what the weather has in store for me today. I'm welcomed by the beautiful Spanish countryside. It's been a wet spring, but the rain is welcomed by the lush forest and the expansive fields dotted with wildflowers. Day to day, it seems as if nothing changes much. But as I look back over the last couple of years, I'm astonished at how much my life has changed. So much, in fact, sometimes it's hard to keep track of all the life I've lived. Since I set out to travel the world with all of my worldly possessions fitting into a suitcase 2 years ago, I have visited 15 countries. Currently, I have put traveling on pause for a while, and I live in Spain. With all of these changes, I thought it might be time to catch up and answer some of your questions. So grab a cup of tea and let's have a chat. Hi friends. My husband and I decided to leave America because our 3 children live in different countries. And so when our youngest graduated high school, we thought, let's sell everything so that we can spend a month or 2 at a time with each kid. And it has been an incredible 2 years. What did we do with all of our stuff, though? We sold, donated, or gave away everything except what fits into a suitcase. Well, I have a suitcase, my husband has a suitcase. And I think the hardest part was getting rid of keepsakes, family heirlooms, and photos. So first I asked my 3 children who wanted any of the family heirlooms or my keepsakes, and most of the things went to my 2 daughters. The photos I kind of divvied up between the 3 kids, and so each of them got a bulk of the family photos, and then I scanned most of them in, and then I made a very small photo album that has come traveling with us in our suitcase. I think the hardest part about being an extreme minimalist is when we gave up these family keepsakes. That was harder than I thought it was going to be. But since then, just traveling with only our suitcases and what's in them, what's on our back pretty much, is nice, actually. It's very refreshing, and I don't miss having a lot of stuff. I don't miss stuff at all. The one thing I really value about being an extreme minimalist is being so intentional and mindful about every possession I own. Outside of my clothes and, my computer and my work things, I have the things that are really important to me that bring me joy. My yoga mat, my ukulele, knitting. Oh, and I just started painting this fall too, so I have a little paint set. And it's remarkable when you pare down your life, your physical possessions, what truly brings you joy and what you actually need. My husband and I both work. My husband has owned his own recruiting firm for about 14 years. And I am a life coach. And I also get to make content for all of you. So both of us are location independent and we still work. What about healthcare? This is a big question that comes up often. So it's crazy, but other countries have great healthcare that's very affordable. And so if we get sick, we just Google a doctor and we look at the reviews and we make an appointment and pay out of pocket. And it's very easy and very affordable. And over the last 2 years, we do all of our routine exams and dental work, just depending on what country we're in. And we just pay for it out of pocket. It's very simple. Safety has not been an issue when we've been traveling to other countries. We feel very safe everywhere we go. And like anywhere, if you go into a bad part of town, you get the sense that it's time to leave. But overall, we have been very fortunate. We feel very safe and people are very kind and welcoming. Our favorite places, I don't think we have a favorite place, just because everywhere has different aspects that are amazing. The most beautiful place we've been to is Montenegro. The landscape in Montenegro is it's breathtaking. So that's the most beautiful place. But everywhere we go, there's something that we really enjoy about that place. Why did we choose to stop in Spain? The people are so kind and lovely and welcoming. The food is amazing. And most of all, there is an energy, a vibe here that is very calming for me and soothing. And so I just feel at ease in Spain. And how do you move to a new country? Well, by doing a lot of paperwork. So we applied for a visa and are granted a temporary residential visa for Spain. Let's get to the number one question I'm asked. That is, how old am I? I am 50. I was born in 1974. And I really appreciate all of you who think I'm much younger. It's very flattering. Any beauty tips or skincare ideas that I can recommend? I did a skincare routine video a couple months ago, and I will leave a link for that in the description below. But really, I focus on not using toxins on my body. So I use coconut oil and shea butter for my skin. I make my own deodorant. I make my own shampoo and conditioner. And I avoid toxins in food and additives and processed food. I've been a vegetarian for 20 years and I eat fish, so I'm actually a pescatarian. And I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. I think the key to staying young is to be curious. I'm very curious, and I think that kind of keeps me feeling young and vibrant. Also, moving my body. I do yoga every day, I walk every day, and here in Spain I even bought a couple of light weights to try to build my muscle. So I think that moving is key as well. I think some of the most important things for me are sleep. I sleep 10 hours a day. I know that's a lot, but that's what my body requires. For me, a huge part of my life is I'm hyper-focused on my mental and emotional well-being. I meditate every day, I do breath work, I reduce my stress by letting go of things I can't control. I don't invite negativity into my life. I practice gratitude every day. How I view life, not only being 50, but also having the opportunity to live other places, is that the world is beautiful. Life is beautiful. And all we need to do is open our eyes and take it in, having gratitude for the big things, relationships, our health, but also the small things, a sunrise, a sunset, flowers, the wilderness, the ocean. There's so many beautiful, magnificent things in the world. And also, anything is possible. We can change our lives by simply changing our thoughts, seeing the world differently. And whatever we put out into the world is usually what we get back. So I believe in putting out positivity and support of others, love and kindness. And I tend to get those things back, which I'm extremely grateful for. Thank you so much for all of your support and for being part of this mindful community. Have a beautiful day, my friends.